Welcome back. Today we will learn the main colors in Korean in just a few minutes by using a cool technique called word substitution. In other words, we will substitute the Korean words with pictures that are easier to remember. So let's get started. Color in Korean is 색. And the first color we will learn is 빨간색. To remember this word, I want you to imagine the palm of your hand, and in it there's a chewing gum that's red. Try to make the image as real as possible. Really see your palm and the red gum inside your mind. Now, palm gum sounds similar to 빨간. And we know the gum is red, so we know that 빨간색 is red. Every time you want to remember how to say red in Korean, you will see the image of your palm and the red gum in your mind. You will know that red in Korean sounds similar to the words palm gum, so you'll know that red is 빨간색. And after a while, you won't need to do this anymore because your brain will automatically know the word without you having to imagine the picture in your mind. So to recap, red in Korean is 빨간색. The next word is 주황색, which means orange. Imagine chewing the gum until it turns orange and then letting it hang down your lips. 주황 sounds similar to 주황. And we know that the gum turned orange, so 주황색 means orange. I know this is silly, but the sillier and funnier it is, the easier you'll be able to recall the words. So to recap, chew the gum until it turns orange and then letting it hang down your lips. 주황 reminds us of 주황색, which means orange. Then your friend Nora sees it, she finds it disgusting, and her face turns yellow. So yellow in Korean is 노란색. Let's recap what we've studied so far. How do you say red in Korean? Red reminds us of the red gum, which is in our palm. palm gum 빨간색. How do you say orange in Korean? We chew the gum until it turned orange and then let it hang down our lips. 주황, 주황색. And now, how do you say yellow in Korean? Yellow reminds us of our friend Nora, whose face turned yellow. So yellow in Korean is 노란색. After that, she offers you to choose from two rocks, and you notice that both rocks are green. Choose rock sounds similar to 초록, and the rocks are green, so 초록색 means green. She tells you the rocks are from a place that's like a paradise, because the sky is always so blue there. Paradise sounds similar to 파란, and the sky is blue, so 파란색 means blue. Then she continues, and that's not all. There are also purple polar bears. Polar sounds similar to 보라, and the bears are purple, so 보라색 means purple. The next word is 검은색, which means black. Imagine your friend going outside during the night, and it's so dark that all you can see is black. So you're scared, and you tell them to come back in. Come in sounds similar to common. So black in Korean is 검은색. And then you see white insects shining in the dark like Christmas lights. Insect sounds similar to 흰색, which means white. You look closer and you notice the insects are wearing gray hats. Wear sounds similar to 회, and the hats are gray, so 회색 means gray. One insect takes out a brown phone and makes a call. Call sounds similar to cal, and the phone is brown, so 갈색 means brown. And lastly, after finishing the call, the insect takes out a pink bun and eats it because it's hungry. Bun, hungry, sounds similar to 분홍, and the bun is pink, so 분홍색 means pink. And now let's do a short recap. How do you say black in Korean? To remember, think about what was black. All you could see outside was black, and you told a friend, come back in. Kamin reminds us that black in Korean is kamensek. How do you say white? What was white? The insect. So white in Korean is hinsek. Now let's do brown. What was brown? The phone was brown. One insect took out the brown phone and made the call. Which reminds us that brown in Korean is kalsek.